flat. Now, the stock market is just one sign that the U.S. economy is on an upswing. 200,000 jobs were added last month, unemployment holding at 3.9%. And our new data is showing that Americans' retirement accounts are benefiting big time. In 2017, the average account balance was $103,900. The median was $26,300. And a strong year for the stock market meant that the average participant's return was 18%. Well, now some in Congress are trying to loosen the rules for retirement regulations. They're pushing for legislation. To help us break it down, we're joined by retirement expert Aquiles Larrea. He is the founder and CEO of Larrea Wealth Management. Great to have you with us here.
Thank you for having me, Michelle.
Okay, so firstly, tell us about the Retirement Enhancement and Savings Act. What are some of the changes that are being proposed in this?
Well, some of the changes are the Required Minimum Distribution Act, which when people have to take out money at 70 and a half, they're talking about taking that out and letting people grow their money
the president just sounded an executive order on that, correct?
Yes, he did.
So now people can keep their money for longer if they're not ready to pull it out at that age. What are some of the other changes that are being proposed?
Well, some of the other changes that we're seeing when it comes to, aside from the retirement benefits, it's a benefit for employees as well because they're going to be able to accumulate interrupted money. Mm-hmm.
Well, the bill is also expected to give smaller companies a bigger tax credit if they do go ahead and provide 401ks for their employees. I mean, that would be pretty significant.
Absolutely. Small businesses, this is the big elephant in the room, that small businesses and employees alike, it's cost prohibitive to bring in a 401k.
Right.
This will hopefully bring some more interest and get more economic growth going on.
If they get that tax credit. What about the amount that you can invest in a 401k or an IRA, because that's capped? Is there any indication that that amount may be expanded so you can put more pre-tax dollars into retirement plans?
Well, the devil's in the details. Right now, we don't know. We're holding out hope.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll start to see some nice changes.
Now, this is one of those rare things that has some bipartisan support, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, people want to see that things are happening with this Congress and with this administration, so why not?
Yeah, and both Republicans and Democrats are supporting this. What kind of advice do you give to your clients now, considering retirement savings have become so much more problematic with pensions having disappeared?
Absolutely. With my clients, I'm telling them straight out, I'm proactively calling them and meeting with them to talk a little bit more about, we don't know, the ink is still not dry on this. We don't know what's going to happen just yet, but what we're going to do is we're going to see who benefits and where does it go from here.
But overall, you think this is a good idea, you support it?
It's positive.
So what are you advising your clients to do in the interim whilst we wait for this legislation to kick in? What is the best retirement advice you could give someone?
Give till it hurts. Mm-hmm. You want to maximize your retirement benefits so that way you get that tax deduction and at the same time have that money grow either tax deferred or tax free.
All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate you helping us understand this. Aquiles Larrea, founder and CEO of Larrea Wealth Management. And we'll keep you posted on the moves that Congress makes on this very important matter.